Seems we got two, I think, in here. I think that's both me because I'm on there.
All right, so it should be on a poster, right?
Yeah, looks like everything's good. So we'll just kick up from here. Sorry, guys, about the streaming difficulties, man. Trying to get the audio right, and YouTube just threw a major curveball at us. And now Markel came through. He said, "Yeah, that's better." So,
Okay, so we must be
man,
straight. Are we straight, Markel? Or do we still sound like demons, dragon blood? Are we good? Damn. Yeah, we good.
yeah, I think we're good.
All right, yeah. Looks like it's growing right now. All right.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. We'll just
Yeah,
jump in.
sorry for that, guys, man. Don't know what's going on. Just a little bit of technical difficulties, but hey, we're back up and running. And man, let's just get straight into this game. Don't want to just
Yeah, let's go ahead and
talk
jump in.
and waste more time. So we're gonna
All
get
right.
into this one. I know guys trying to do Halloween trick or treat and all that. So
Let's see what we can get through.
yeah, happy Halloween to everybody who is here. And hopefully we get this game running through. Seems like that's going to be the case. Let me know in the chat for the guys who are here who you think is going to win. You think it's going to be Ohio State or Michigan? Posted some things up now.
I'm going to go ahead and put the Twitter feed out.
Yeah. All right. And so, sure, more people's going to roll in here, but it's time for the game. Number 1, Ohio State taking on number 24, Michigan. And what should be a great game here in Ohio State as they host them. And man, this should be a great game for sure. Both of these guys in the same conference, rivals in real life. And this is going to be, I think, a really good game here. First time out of a few, I think, that Ohio State's been able to host a team here at home.
Yeah, man, this is shaping up to be a pretty quality game. We were talking about earlier before we had the technical difficulties, man, of the explosiveness of both of these offenses. So I'm just looking to see a good game tonight, hopefully.
And so here goes the kickoff finally. The game is underway, and he'll get this one out from 2 yards in the end zone. He'll break the first tackle, breaks a couple more, and he is brought down at about the 23-yard line. There's a little bit of laundry on the field. The flag might go push them forward.
Personal foul.
That is exactly what's going to happen. A face mask penalty. Which is going to give them 15 extra yards at the end of the return.
Automatic first down.
Let me give a shout out to the guys who are here. We got Anthony Washington in the building. We got Anthony Dolphins. Feel kind of bad for you, my guy, about how the Dolphins been doing this year. But hey, my Steelers haven't been doing too great either. But hey, bouncing back. And of course, shout out to Markel in the building. With 1st and 10 here at the 37-yard line. I don't know why they're lining up for another kick. Are they going to kick this again? Oh, okay, no. They're not going to kick it again. And we have a 1st and 10 at the 37. Shotgun here as he awaits the snap. He's going to drop back looking to pass. Throws over the middle. And that's going to be good for about 5 yards on the play. Parker Thomas. He's been kind of sensational so far this season. I mean, his first pass, good for 4 yards. Pretty decent gain right there on first down. And Parker Thomas would like to see a lot more out of him passing the football. A lot of the success of this offense has came from the back of number 2 there in the backfield with Parker Thomas. And that's J.K. Dobbins. Well, here he goes, shotgun. As he awaits the snap, he's going to drop back looking to pass. 4-man rush, moving around in the pocket. He had good movement, breaks the tackle, and he throws over the middle for a huge first down. And he gets this one to the 24-yard line. Another big play made right there. Parker Thomas with great decision-making, great movement in the pocket, and great effort to make a play happen here on this play right here. He was wide open across the middle. And that defense, it's tough to cover people when you don't have somebody covering or helping getting pressure back there to the quarterback. Pretty much had all day there. Here we go. We got Parker Thomas with a new set of downs at the 24-yard line with 4 receivers out wide. J.K. Dobbins in the backfield. And they'll go with a little draw play here. And I talked about J.K. Dobbins being a threat. This is a great start for the Wolverines as he'll be taken down 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage by Winokovic. Another look at that play right there. Just, I don't know what 70 was doing. He just absolutely let the guy fly right by. And Winokovic comes with a nice play to bring up a 2nd and 12.
Hey, Speedy, you guys there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely having some technical difficulties, man. Apologize about that. It's weather, man. Knocked out a cable box in my area, so. Yeah, my internet's the only thing that's working right now.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that, man. Sorry, guys.
Makes sense, man.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man.
Okay, yeah. Good thing the internet's working.
Yeah, for some reason it's working, but it's causing shockwaves. So.
Yeah, that is crazy.
All right, I'm here now, though.
3rd and inches for Ohio State. They've been moving the football here a little bit well here for the offense on this Michigan defense. Struggling to start this one. Not good for a start here for the Wolverines. Here goes Parker Thomas, going to look to throw, and that one clearly out of bounds. Really don't like the decision there. He had a lot of time. Should have tried something or waited for something to get open.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how this drive went, man, but just hoping they can get it together here, man. Definitely a bad pass right there and nowhere to go to, and brings up a nice 4th and inches right here for just a field goal.
And shout out to Drew Brewer in the building. We got Affin Brat Bayam. I think that's how you say it. Appreciate you coming through. Bomb. Okay. And the kick is good. Ohio State gets the first points of the game. Score here 3-0. It was a good drive by Ohio State. Defense couldn't get the stop. But they at least don't give up the touchdown. And that's all you can ask for on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, now we'll see. So I guess, is this Michigan State's first drive coming up?
Yeah, this is Michigan's first drive coming up right
Michigan.
here.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm just trying to jump back in the swing of things, guys. Hard to just jump in. All right.
So Michigan looking to come out here on their first offensive possession to do the same of getting some points. They're looking for a touchdown, though, however. Here goes the kickoff. And this one will be fielded in the end zone about midway. He'll take a knee, and the offense will get started at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I want to see what Patterson is going to do, man. I scouted this guy, man. He's definitely a key player on this offense right here, man. They've put up over 2,300 total yards of offense behind this guy here, but unfortunately only come away with 1 total win in five games, man. So looking to try to get a second win here tonight against Ohio State, man, and they definitely have the power to do it here.
Yeah, let's see if they can move against Drew Brewer and this tough Ohio State defense. We've seen how they handle teams defensively. Sometimes they're giving up a good amount of points and stuff, but to be honest, this has been one of the most consistent defenses that I've seen so far in the series. And here goes Michigan on their first drive, lining up I formation. They'll run the football up the gut, and he'll get it to the 27.
Yeah, it's a nice clean blocking going on right there, and Higdon picks up a couple on the play. We have Runyon, Bredesen, Tennant, Onwenu, and Bushell Beatty on the O-line. Peoples, Jones, Evans, Higdon, Henderson, and Eric are going to be the wide receivers and tight ends and halfbacks here.
And so a pretty decent stand there on that first play by the Buckeyes defense, able to just give up just 2 yards on the first down play. Michigan going to come out with a fullback and a halfback again, this time in the offset I formation. And he's going to go hand the ball off again, and there goes another big play by Ohio State's defense. This time they'll push them back where they started.
Man, and what a play that was right there, man. Nice run stop, and he gets back there just totally clean, man. Shuts that down before Higdon even got a pivot foot anywhere, man. Nice hit right there.
Excellent play right there by Harrison, getting there in the backfield. And that's what you want to see out of this Buckeye defense. I mean, Drew Brewer is definitely one of the key players on the defense, but when you got other guys flying to the football, that really is going to help out this team to be able to get victories. And so far off to a great start, a 3rd and 10. Here goes Shea Patterson with a throw and a huge completion for a first down, as he is taken down at the 36. That's a huge play right there for the Wolverines.
Yeah, and that's what you got to like about Shea Patterson right there, his ability to read the field. He sees Ohio State in the 4-3 over situation right there. But, hey, that 4-3 over is not going to stop that drag route to the other side. As you see, Black right here, number 7, wide open, man. No fullback anywhere. Middle linebacker or outside linebacker anywhere near him right there on that play, man. Great read, great catch by Black.
So hopefully this will build up that momentum that the Wolverines need here as they get their first down on their first drive. And boy, was it a big play. Already in the territory of the Buckeyes. They'll come out here in the shotgun. Haven't been in this formation much, but the last time they were in it, they ripped off that huge play the previous play before. And they'll run out of it this time. They'll break a tackle and be brought down after a gain of about 3 to 4 yards.
Yeah, and I'm liking what Michigan is doing right now. You can see here on Ohio State, they have Brewer, Jones, and Young. Love that guy, Brewer, the Bear. Werner, Borland, Browning, and Harrison are going to make up the O-lines. How about Tough Borland, man, doing his thing this year. And Kinder, Arnett Jr., Fuller, and Hickson, the DBs here for Ohio State. But right now, Michigan is looking like they're trying to creep up and try to get the pay dirt early, man. What do you think?
Yeah, they're looking pretty good right now. I mean, got off to a little bit of a rough start, 2 yards on the first play of the game. Lost to 2 yards, and then that one big play really getting them in the rhythm here. And then they get a 4-yard gain after that. Here they are on the 2nd and 6. Patterson with pressure in his face. He throws and completes it, gets a block, and he'll juke out of bounds at the 8-yard line. What a play by Patterson.
Oh, man, expect to see some big plays all night long, man. That was an awesome pass right here. Kind of lofted it up there. I thought it might have been an interception. And instead, he just puts it right into the hands of Peoples-Jones right there, man. Great pass, great catch right here. Look at that. Almost had to jump on the ball, but he went after it with one hand, man. You can't do that. Got to use 2 hands.
He had a complete, just great pressure coming up right there in his face, but a great throw. A lot of quarterbacks are not able to make these throws when they got that pressure just sitting right there in their face. Patterson able to do it. Another big play with his arm. Let's see if he can punch these Wolverines in for 6.
Oh, boy, really look over the middle, man. Nobody over the middle. Just one underneath.
Middle is open.
Boy.
We got this field spread, too. Nobody in the backfield. He'll throw. He got a completion, and he'll be brought down at the 4-yard line. There goes the submitted draft prospect there, Tyler Henderson.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and credit Tyler Henderson for that catch right there, man. But Shea had to make a different route right there for him. He had plenty of room a little bit further down the field. Instead, he didn't hot route him. He still kind of ran a small drag right there, man. He could have probably ran a slant and got way more yardage out of that play right there.
Now it's 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. They'll run the football, and a good stop right there by the Buckeyes defense.
Yeah, so just running the ball, trying to keep it conservative right now. Let's see what they can do here on 3rd and goal now, man. Pretty good defensive stand it's looking like for Ohio State. Not to come away with giving up a touchdown right now.
One thing is kind of a gray area of what to do here, but most likely I'm pretty sure anybody in this situation would probably try to throw it, but it is 2 yards. We'll see what they'll come out with here. One receiver, though. They'll motion Eubanks over to the right side. The defender's going to the left. So they are weak, and they'll still run to where the heavy pressure was, and that did not work out well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there, man. They had the whole weak side just stacked down. Then they decided to run the tight end to the power side, but instead they still ran it back to the weak side. Maybe just trying to throw him off right there. Doesn't matter. Werner gets back there in an instant. Makes a tackle on Wilson, man. Great play.
Excellent play right there. Excellent defense. Pretty much the same result that the Wolverines had when the Buckeyes was driving down the field. And so here goes the field goal attempt to tie this ball game up at 3 apiece. And the kick is good. So 3-3 is the score. What do you expect out of this Ohio State next drive here?
Oh, man, they just got to play Ohio State football, not try to get too fancy here. 86 overall Michigan team, man, not going to give you the game lightly, man. This team, I call Michigan the barely team. This team has barely lost all their games, basically by less than 3 points, 3 points or less. And so they're a team that stays in the game. They keep the game close. And so Ohio State definitely has to play their style of football and not try to get into a shooting match with these guys, but they definitely shoot back.
You know, one thing for sure, Ohio State has got to make sure that they don't take a loss here, their first loss to a rival team such as Michigan, and pretty much just a 1-4 team despite them having close losses, it's always tough to take a loss to somebody who's 1-4. Let's see if the number one team can try to take the lead back as this return gets right at that 25-yard line mark.
Yeah, we were talking about over 2,300 yards for Michigan total offense all year long. Right now, Ohio State has over 2,500 yards, and they've been definitely putting up numbers when they can and finding ways to win as well. So we'll just see.
So the 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Parker Thomas didn't look bad his first drive out onto the field. Going to look to try to have some better results. Hopefully a touchdown here for the Buckeyes to increase their lead by 7. They'll come out in the gun. Got a bunch formation to the left side. One receiver down at the bottom. And there he goes looking. Got pressure. He throws. Nice catch by J.K. Dobbins, just showing that he can do it all. Not only run, but catch the football as well. And so a 2nd and 4 here for the Buckeyes. Something I'd like to see them do a little bit more is run the football more with J.K. Dobbins so far. Hasn't really given them the football as much. Got 3 receivers out wide to the right side. And they will run to the left. He gets a key block, and that's excellent defense right there by the Wolverines as he'll lose a couple of yards. It's a 3rd and 6 now for the Buckeyes. Michigan really making it look difficult here. That's a great tackle by Anthony. You can see it just trying to get that one block, but the lineman just was not fast enough to get out there. And you can see just beats Davis to it, and he gets to Dobbins. And so a 3rd and 6. What's good, Liberty Shadow? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Shotgun here for Parker Thomas. Going to drop back, looking to pass. A shot deep down the field. Wide open. It's a foot race with the safety, and it looks like he may lose it. And he will. That's a touchdown for the Buckeyes. 71 yards to the house. Parker Thomas with a huge connection with McLaughlin. And Ohio State scores the first touchdown of the game. Huge play right there. He was wide open, and he was able to just outrun him enough before Matthews could get there. Gets in for 6. And Ohio State, that's what you want to see, especially here at home. As they'll go with this extra point attempt, this will put them up by 7, and it is good. 10-3 is the score with exactly 3 minutes left on the clock. So Michigan's defense, they did great, bending, not breaking the previous possession. The possession before that, the possession now. And just one big shot down the field. You cannot leave a guy that wide open, especially with the elite talent that Ohio State has. And so Michigan going to be getting the football back. They were able to pretty much answer back with the same amount of points as Ohio State. Their first drive of the game with 3. And Ohio State finally able to score a touchdown. Let's see if the Wolverines can answer back again as Peoples-Jones is back there set to return this one. And so they'll kick this one off, and he'll get it about 2 yards deep within the end zone. And he'll move around, trying to get what he can out of the play. Goes down at the 26, and we'll get a look at Patterson again. Three points last time, a pretty good drive for them. Did not end up in 6, as it did this last drive for Ohio State. Let's see if they can get the touchdown this time. So here goes Patterson. Command got 1 receiver, got 3 tight ends. And here goes a handoff. And he gets a good run, a decent run there. Good tackle, though, by the linebacker. It's going to drop him for a 4-yard gain. Decent gain there on first down. Browning, on the tackle. So a 2nd and 6 for the Wolverines. They'll come out 3 tight ends again this time. All 3 tight ends. Well, actually, they had 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. The receiver was close to the line like a tight end. And that is going to be a negative play for the Wolverine. No, yeah, for the Wolverines. They'll lose 2 yards, a 3rd and 8 now. And so they were in this situation last time they started their drive, and they ended up having a big play to convert for a first down. Definitely going to be a need for one right here. Oh, this is a PC mod, so the way I was able to get the college rosters, Liberty Shadow, you got to have a PC and you have to download the college football mod from Madden. There we go, a 3rd and 8. Let's see if they can convert. Throws over the middle, and there goes a first down. Able to move the chains at the 36-yard line. Shea Patterson finds his receiver, Peoples-Jones. Another observation of this play, just wide open across the middle. Good protection enough up in front to be able to throw that pass. He had a good step into it. Was able to strike it out there to him to move the chains here for the Wolverines, and the Wolverines looking to try to tie things back up. A much tighter formation here with the receivers, and they'll go with a counter run play. Avoids the first tackle, but the defense, they just swarm to the football, and that's just something that the Ohio State Buckeyes have been able to do all season long here in this RFL College Football Series. And you can just see how many, look at all those jerseys, a lot of red around the ball carrier right there. Now Drew Brewer getting stood up for once, but when he's unable to make an impact, he's got other players around him that are just as talented, though, and that's what really makes Ohio State tough to beat. A lot of reasons on why they've been able to claw out and win some games that people thought that they shouldn't. 2nd and 12, they'll go with a run, and here goes a spin. It does not work out, and that is going to bring up now a 3rd and 9. Another big play needed for Michigan to try to convert this first down. Well, here goes the big 3rd down. They need 9 yards. He's got 3 receivers out to the left, but before they could snap the ball, that is going to be the end of the first quarter of play. Score here 10-3 as Ohio State has the lead here over Michigan. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this one. For guys who don't know and haven't been following the series, Ohio State 5-0, Michigan 1-4, but from earlier, what Mix was saying, he's a little bit occupied at the moment, but the Michigan Wolverines, I mean, they've lost 4 games, yes, but they've lost 4 very close games. They've been competitive throughout every game that they've played. They've just only managed to win 1 out of the 5, and here they are down again to a really solid Ohio State team. And so, a 3rd and 9. They'll come out in the shotgun here with Patterson. Patterson's going to drop back looking to pass. Throws. He's got a completion. And he tries to barrel his way through 2 defenders. That didn't work out. He was able to get stood up just short of the first down. 3 yards short. That was Higdon trying to make something happen there. But it's 4th and 3. They're out of field goal range. They're going to have to kick this one away. So here goes the punt. And the punt is going to be in the end zone for a touchback. And so Ohio State, they scored on a long touchdown bomb play there last time out onto the field. 71-yarder to McLaughlin. So one thing for sure, Michigan cannot allow plays like that to continue to happen throughout the game. Parker Thomas, he has been playing exceptional football throughout the season. And he is looking and he is committed to having this team go 6-0 at the end of this game tonight. First and 10 at the 20-yard line. 3 receivers out wide to the left. They'll drop back looking to pass. Good protection. He's got a good completion and a great fight as he gets this one to the 26-yard line for a gain of 6. A 2nd and 4 now. Shout out to Coach Armstrong in the building. Shout out to everyone here watching. If you do not know what you're watching here, this is a simulation league called the Relocation Football League. You can check us out at relocationfootballleague.com, where you'll learn what this league is all about. Our pro league is made out of all the 32 of the relocation teams provided in Madden. And this is our college series leading into our season 5 coming up on January 2nd. My bad for telling guys January 3rd before. It's going to be on the 2nd. I realized that the 2nd was on Thursday. 3rd was on Friday. I was looking at the wrong January. But here we are with a 2nd and 4. They try to run forward to see what they could get. And this is a surprise so far tonight. J.K. Dobbins, 3 carries for -3 yards. I haven't seen any defense hold him to such short standards so far throughout the season. But Michigan is doing a really solid job. If they can continue to try to keep Ohio State one-dimensional, they have a very high shot of winning this game and pulling out with an upset. They'll run it anyway here with J.K. Dobbins, and I spoke too soon as he exploded up the middle of the field for a huge first down for the Buckeyes. Another look at this one, just shoots up the gap. Great protection up front, great blocking up front, by the offensive lineman. And this is what J.K. Dobbins does. When he gets that space, he hits the hole and he hits it hard. And he shot up there for a huge first down run for the Ohio State Buckeyes as they continue to move on this drive. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. And here goes another carry for J.K. Dobbins, a mean stiff arm, still on his feet, and somehow he manages to get something out of that play. Looked like that should have been at least a 1 to 2 yard loss, and he still is somehow able to pull out 5 yards on that carry. That's what's been making Ohio State so dangerous so far this season, is the ability for J.K. Dobbins to just run the football effortlessly for big gains and help this team score and win. A 2nd and 5 after a very great run. They give him the ball again, and why not? Another first down. Stiff arm extends him past the chains to the 48. It definitely seems like an entertaining game so far. J.K. Dobbins getting him the football, and they know that's the key to success right now for this offense. Parker Thomas may be setting up a huge play off of some play action soon, so Michigan got to start figuring out how to get pressure and stop the run game as they were doing earlier. But expect a play action play to come up at some point on this drive. And here goes Teague. They'll switch up the backs. Good defense that time by the Wolverines as they'll just hold to a 1 yard gain. Second down and 9 after that 1 yard pickup, man. And Ohio State, they're moving the football. But it's definitely, I have to say, been a battle for them against this Michigan defense. Got 2 safeties high here. The corners are pressed up. And they're still going to run the football. And here he is breaking a couple of tackles. He gets to the 42-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 now. And that was Watson right there on the tackle. And the Buckeyes need 5 big ones here. See if they can get it. They've really been run heavy so far. And maybe they can pull out the play action. But at this point, I think the defense would probably be expecting that if they do run that. So here they are, most likely going to pass. And that they will do. Parker Thomas goes over the middle. And that's excellent defense right there by the Wolverines. Gets his hands in the passing lane. And I think that's Uchi. I think that's how you say it. Great play right there. Brings up 4th down. And they are well out of field goal range at the 42-yard line. You can see Parker Thomas tried to thread that one in there. Just a great job right there by the linebacker, Uchi. And Michigan gets the stop that they were looking for. Took a minute, but hey, they got it done. That's all you can ask for and look forward to as a coach. And so he'll punt this one away, and he'll go out of bounds at the 11. Solid punt right there, as Michigan will be backed up a little close to their end zone. Karan Higdon, 8 carries for 8 yards. It's been tough for these running backs to run the football. Ohio State starting to come alive as of lately. With their running back, they got Teague even involved. Definitely ran a lot with J.K. Dobbins that last drive. I think they should keep up with that type of execution and play calling, because he is definitely the center and focal point of this offense of the Buckeyes. But let's see if Michigan can put together an 89-yard drive to try to tie this game up. He's got no backs in the backfield with him, and it looks like a design quarterback draw play. Patterson falls just short, inches, as that'll bring up second down. Man, that was close. An excellent play right there. He said Drew Brewer was right there, able to get to him. You can see him taking that dive, man. What an effort to get to Patterson. And who knows, maybe that inch stop could lead to a stop if the defense can get some tackles for loss. It's going to be a pretty big second and inches right here. They can pretty much call anything, though, at this point. They can run, they can pass it. Let's see what they'll do. They'll have Patterson under center this time. And they will go with some play action. I like the play call. And there goes the completion as he finds Tyler Henderson, the submitted prospect for the RFL draft. And Michigan hasn't really had too many big primetime games, but I've definitely seen him throughout, the weeks without being in primetime, making an impact for this Michigan team. And so that's the type of player to look for. It looks like he's more of a good blocking tight end, but he can also make a huge impact catching the football as well. All-around package style of player, it looks like, coming out of college here, out of Michigan. He likes spreading out the field. They've been in an empty formation a lot so far in this game. 1st and 10, and there you go. Another play with the draw of the quarterback position, and Patterson, once again, getting a nice gain. He got 10 last time. He gets 7 this time. It's 2nd and 3. Arnett Jr. makes the tackle. And Patterson showing off the mobility, making some plays here. We already know Ohio State in real life, undefeated, killing the game right now. Shout out to Justin Fields. And right now, they got a different quarterback in this series. Parker Thomas, a submitted player. And he has actually done a pretty solid job. He threw a 71-yard touchdown pass already in this game to McLaughlin. The Michigan Wolverines going to have to make something happen here. Goes play action, wide receiver screen, and that is blown up. Excellent defense by the Ohio State Buckeyes. Kinder comes crashing down and forces the incompletion. It's going to be a big 3rd down now for the Wolverines. Emptying out the field again. Shea Patterson with a throw and a great catch. And he's still on his feet. Breaks the tackle. And there he goes. Separates as he goes to the 20, the 10-5 touchdown. Michigan, 71 yards of their own. What a play by Higdon. Unbelievable. Who saw this coming? He went up, grabbed that, and then just breaks off of 3 tackles, stays on his feet, and he just was able to regenerate his speed and separate from that lineman before he could get there to him in time. Big boy didn't have enough to get in the tank to get to him. And man, look at this high grab. Get off me. Throws down 3 Ohio State Buckeye defenders, and that is a touchdown for Michigan. To tie this game up now, here they are with the extra point, and the kick is good. We got ourselves a tight ball game here. Tied up here, 10 apiece in the 2nd quarter. That was an amazing touchdown right there. That was good, Harvey McGee. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Said came back just in time. Yep, audio fixed now. For guys who were wondering, Rob's trying to get things settled, see what's going on around his neck of the woods. So I'm taking over until he gets back. 10-10 is the score here, man. Michigan with a huge play. Higdon, man, he made that look easy. It definitely took a lot of effort to get that touchdown. They'll take this one out of the end zone. Good tackle by the special teams. Keeps him shy of the 25 at the 23. And we'll now get a look at Ohio State offensively again. Good night, Affin. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. They looked good last time. They were running the football. Everything was looking great, and they still couldn't get any points last time they were out onto the field. Ohio State looking to try to make something happen here. Got three receivers out wide to the left. And there goes a completion across the middle of the field. Nice play for a first down. 7 of 9, 148 yards and a passing touchdown here in this first half. For the quarterback, man, he's really been looking really good. Parker Thomas, and he has done all he could do throwing the football right now. And I think if they could just run the football still again a little bit more, set up some play action, they're going to be able to make a lot of big plays off those play action plays if they can establish that run game like they usually do. So great way to start out, switch things up. They threw the football this time. And another great play for Ohio State. Michigan looking to try to get off the field again. Did a great job last time.
Here we go now.
Parker Thomas with a little pump fake, throws, and there goes a great catch for a first down. 8 for 10 is Parker Thomas. Right there gets KJ Hill. That's his second catch of the day so far. Good for 17 yards total for him receiving tonight. Yeah, see Awesome Crocodile in the building. Shout out to him. It was not expecting this game to be close. I should have been watching Michigan. Yeah, man, if you watch their games before, man, a lot of their games very close. Very close. And right now doing a great job standing toe-to-toe with Ohio State. And, man, has a bad job by KJ Hill. He pretty much goes right inside, right in front of Dixon in the passing lane. And that forces the incompletion. If you're going to set a block for your teammate, you got to get out there in front of him and away from the throwing lane. He runs pretty much right straight to him. That does not work out. Incompletion now brings up a 2nd and 10. And there goes Thomas on the slant, and an excellent play on the football. That's how you make a play. At 22 goes 77 yards for a touchdown on offense, and here goes number 22 on defense. Making a great play on McLaughlin, who had the 71 touchdown of his own earlier for Ohio State. And now Ohio State faces at midfield a 3rd and 10. So this is going to be huge. Can they get the 10 yards that they're looking for? He'll drop back looking to pass. Parker Thomas with some time in the pocket. Great delivery. And there goes a first down. Just slaps the defender away. 9 for 13 is Thomas as he's able to convert for the Buckeyes once again. Parker Thomas just looking really good right now, slinging the football. Excellent job also by his linemen up front. It looks like he has not been pressured much at all so far today. They're managing and finding ways to keep these defensive players out of the backfield from generating pressure. And here they are at the 28-yard line. They are in field goal range this time. Once again, I want to give a big shout out to everyone here watching Relocation Football League College Series. 1st and 10, play action. There he goes. Looking forward to this, and they finally are able to connect with a huge play action play as he finds his tight end Harold Farrell, and that's a first down. Excellent play. I knew the play action was going to come at some point. The way they were setting up the run game, I mean, it definitely was working wonders here for the Buckeyes. And on first down, they go with the play action. That really catches this Michigan Wolverines defense off guard. What's good, the real Joker? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Once again, I want to give a big shout out to everyone here watching the RFL College Series. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. definitely goes a long way for the league and helps push our content. 1st and 10, they'll go with a draw play, and nice cutback by J.K. Dobbins. He tries to lower the shoulder. He kind of missed on that, but hey, ends up getting some extra yards, 5 yards on the carry. And now they'll need 5 more on a 2nd down. So this is the territory where you got to execute and put everything together and get the 6 points you're looking for. Let's see if Ohio State can do that. Pistol formation. He's going to hand this one off up the middle. Nice little spin, but the Michigan defense able to get their players rallying to the football, holding that to just a 2-yard gain. Winokovich right there on the tackle. Big 3rd down here for Ohio State. And range enough to be able to throw a touchdown from this distance and range enough to be able to get a 1st down. What's on their mind right now, though? Get these 3 yards at least. And so here he goes looking around trying to throw, and he's got it. J.K. Dobbins a yard short. They say he stepped out of bounds before he crossed the pylon. Man, that was a great play, though. And J.K. Dobbins sets up a 1st and goal for Ohio State. Another look at this play right here. Throws it into the flats, makes the catch, tries to explode up there for the touchdown. You can see, yep, stepped right out of bounds. Great tackle, enough to be able to knock him away from the touchdown. But also got to give credit to, even though it was a quick pass out into the flats, that's great awareness by Parker Thomas. Just quickly gets the ball out. He knows he only needs 3 yards. He knows that's one of his best players offensively. Get him the football, see what he can do. Now they got a 1st and goal here right at the 1. And they'll go right back to Dobbins, and he will finish the drive. Touchdown, Ohio State. You can't just have it where you got a guy take you all the way down the field, make a lot of big plays, give him the football, have him finish the drive. He should have had a touchdown almost with that previous play. But J.K. Dobbins finds his way in the end zone for the touchdown. Definitely a good competitive game here, but the #1 team in the country looking to try to hold it down as they take the 7-point lead. Good extra point, 17-10 is the score. How about that drive by the Buckeyes? 10 plays, 77 yards. J.K. Dobbins on that drive only had 3 carries for 7 yards, but hey, had a couple of big receptions, and he got the touchdown. So let's see what Michigan's going to do here. I guess that coach is close enough to John Harbaugh. And here they are setting the ball up on the tee. Michigan looking to try to tie this one back up. Yeah, can't really stop the mouse from showing up on the screen due to the fact that Rob's he's doing something at the moment. And once he gets back, it should be straight. But it usually goes off the screen during the play, as it did right there, and he returns this one out to the 32. That's a great return by Peoples-Jones. Here goes Shea Patterson coming out onto the field. This is how the day has been going for him. His players making some plays. This play right here, I'd have to say so far, has been the play of the game. They're losing. Oh, man, what a play that was by Higdon. He took that one to 71 yards for the house for the touchdown. But back to Patterson. He's been really connecting for some big plays down the field. And they're going to need him to continue to keep doing what he's doing. They're going to show this play again. And why not? It's that good. You got to see it twice. And, man, that D lineman probably thought for a second that he was going to be able to take him down. But nope. No, you ain't going to be able to do that. Turns on the gas, goes all the way to the house for the touchdown, man. Excellent play. Let's see if they can tie this ball game up. So they're going to come out, man. They have been in a lot of empty formations. Shea Patterson's been called a lot more on quarterback draws out of most of them, but here he is passing in an excellent play as he dives and knocks that one away. That's Fuller. 2nd and 10. What's good, Scat 4L? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Looks to me it might be a Buckeye fan right there. You see Fuller just coming in, diving, just swats that one away before he could get it out there to Tyler Henderson. And now with a 2nd and 10, defense after that play a little bit riled up. Corner's going to be a little bit off here though. Looks like a 1 safety high, maybe cover 3 could be man. He's got a lot of time in the pocket, throws over the middle end. Man, that is a big miss by Patterson. He was wide open across the middle of the field. That could have easily been a first down. And now they're going to have to try to figure out what they're going to call here on a 3rd and 10. Got to be able to complete that pass. And now they're going to really need him to be accurate here on this down. And he gets blitzed, but it's picked up well by the offense. And for the 2nd time, is not on target. And that would have been a much tighter squeeze to make, but could have got that first down for sure if he had completed that last play to his receiver. He was wide open. Missed opportunity. Now let's see how Ohio State can capitalize. As here goes a block. Ohio State recovers the football, and they will take over at the 17-yard line. Offense gets it done, then the defense gets the stop, and the special teams gets the block. Everybody just working on every phase of the game here for Ohio State on those 3 set of drives. I mean, that is excellent. What a play by Ohio State. Appreciate that, Scat. A lot of guys are hyping, loving the college series so far. A lot of guys very excited about the RFL actual season starting up in January. It's a day earlier than I announced last time, guys. It's going to be on the 2nd, so make sure you guys look out for that, man. That's going to be a big day. And there goes a flag. I think this may be on the offense. Not quite sure. We'll have to see.
Neutral zone infraction.
That's going to be on the defense for encroachment, and so that is going to push them up 5 yards. And, man, that's definitely a lot of frustration right now on the side of Michigan. Okay. As you guys can see, Rob, he's handling some things. Got some things going on in the crib, but good that we still had the stream going. You guys already know I know how to handle it. I said, oh, you got Smitty tongue-tied. Yeah, sometimes, man. Sometimes be hard to get their names right, say everything so fast. But a 1st and 5 now for Ohio State. They already got the block. They got all the momentum right now. And there he goes, looking to try to throw in the middle of the field, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown. KJ Hill. Ohio State going to take a 2-possession lead now over Michigan. Look at this throw. I mean, now the throw really wasn't all that great. So maybe I gave him too much credit for the throw, but the catch, my God, what a play. J.K. Hill just getting low, diving out, stretching out for a very low ahead pass, and he makes a miraculous catch. The extra point is good. 24-10 is the score here. One play, 12 yards. Thanks to number 12. His only pass in there for a touchdown. And it's time to start worrying Michigan. I mean, it's only the first half, but 24 points for Ohio State. Right now, they are rolling. Peoples-Jones back to return this one, hoping to give his offense some good field position. And the kick is going to be fielded out of the end zone about a yard deep. Goes down at the 25. Once again, as always, shout out to the fans watching this live. Really appreciate you guys supporting week in and week out, man. Definitely shows a lot, man. And, you know, in the future, we got some things mapped out for the guys who continuously show support. So make sure you continue to keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate and love each and every one of you guys for checking out the RFL content live each and every week. Like I said, got a great game going on here. If you don't know what the RFL is all about, check us out at relocationfootballleague.com and try to get your career started in the near future. There you go, 1st and 10. Patterson's got to quickly throw this one away. Goes high in the air, incomplete. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Got Parker Thomas in the house. Playing really good football right now, my guy. Got yourself, I think, 2 actually. Got yourself 2 passing touchdowns. Last drive you were out on the field, was able to throw a nice touchdown pass. Great catch on the behalf of KJ Hill. Shotgun here. Patterson quickly throws, and there goes the Bear. Gets the hands up and swats it down. He just about does everything on his side of the field. It's just tough to be able to make plays. He completely just takes away one whole side of the field almost when it comes to running the football or moving anything in that direction. So you always got to be aware of where he is on the field. Got to be aware of the Bear. That should be a slogan for sure. Something you got to get that copyrighted, Drew. There goes a run up the middle of the field, brings up 4th down, and they just pretty much forfeit the drive right there on that play. And all they're looking for is just getting out of this first half without giving up any more points. So they're going to really rely and hope that their defense can hurry up and get this stop on Ohio State. But right now, the Buckeyes, they are on fire. Yeah, we can say that too. We got it. Yeah, I think that's better than aware of the Bear. So yeah, beware the Bear. Definitely got to beware the Bear. Know where he's at all times on the field. Ohio State's got so many other good playmakers as well. It's just so tough to move the ball against this team. Michigan at some points have been doing a pretty good job right there. Really good punt to help their cause out to try to get this stop. He said, well, now it's going to be copyrighted. There goes Parker Thomas, 12 of 16. He's already over 200 passing yards in the first half with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. He's really been playing good football at that quarterback position. His team's got a 14-point lead over Michigan. Let's see if he can get some more points before the end of the half. We got 1 minute and 13 seconds left. First and 10. He'll motion Dixon into the formation. And here he goes looking to pass those over the middle. Great solid tackle. And he'll still be moving forward as he gets it to the 18. They'll mark him just inches short of the first down. Dixon's got 4 catches for 71 yards. And that'll be a timeout called on behalf of the Buckeyes with 1 minute and 1 second left. Parker Thomas said they were reading a book called The Winner's Manual before the game. Right now, it looks like they definitely got that winner's mentality. Offense making some big plays. The defense making some big plays. And these guys are rolling right now. They've got to keep that fire burning because even though they're up by a pretty good lead, Michigan still isn't out of this game. No look to throw. Steps up in the pocket, throws, and it's going to be complete for a first down. Parker Thomas able to get this one out to McLaurin. I keep saying, I've been calling him McLaurin the whole time. It's McLaurin. My goodness. But anyway, a great catch. Great first down. These guys could get some points before the end of this half. That was an excellent comeback route. You can see the separation. He was able to get away from the corner long. Now here they are with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Shotgun here for Parker Thomas. He's got 4 receivers out wide for the offense. he's going to look to throw. Getting a little bit of pressure. Throws and a dart for a first down. What an accurate pass as he is able to get that one out to his receiver for another big move of the chains. It's Dixon. He's got 5 catches for 92 yards. Just the way he delivered that pass. Parker Thomas looking like he's ready for the RFL, man. This is definitely a performer, I'd have to say, that's outperformed the level of which people expected him to. You know, Ohio State, because of him being there, they lost Justin Fields, of course, because the submitted guys had to replace who the starters were. But hey, he has really filled in well and helped Ohio State win some pretty big games. Biggest one has been against LSU. Here goes a return, jumps over the tackle, and look at him getting it done, not only with his arms, but with his legs as well. Jumps over the tackle and moves the chains again. Look at this scramble. He's getting hawked down for a second. Thought he was going to get to him, but he slides. And he gets that first down. Still plays it safe. What a play by Parker Thomas. Defense struggling definitely a little bit right now, Markel, for the Michigan Wolverines. They do not want to give up some more points for the end of this game, but hey, time is really working. In this first half, they don't got too much. This will probably be the last play for them, and he misses. Well, this is a 2nd and 10. Not sure what Ohio State does here, but if I'm Ohio State, I'm probably looking to try to take one more shot down the field just to see what happens. 8 seconds, I think, is enough to run at least one more play and then kick a field goal. And it looks like that's what they're going to do as they'll come out. Trips out to the left side, including the tight end attached to the line of scrimmage. Goes to throw over the middle. Makes the field goal kick a lot more manageable. And just as I said, there goes the timeout. 2 seconds left. And so this kick should be makeable. It'll be a 41-yarder.
Stream, what's going on?
And there he goes, Rob, back in the building.
Oh boy, I missed the whole half. What's going on here?
A lot of craziness, man. I'll tell you one thing. Ohio State putting it on them right now, moving down the field. 2 seconds left. They're about to kick a field goal. Man, 27 points about to be scored in the first half.
Man, I'm flabbergasted looking at this. 24-10, man. What in the world's going on here?
Yeah, Parker Thomas getting it done, throwing down the field.
Wow.
And here goes a field goal to put them up by 17. And the kick is good.
Wow.
27-10 in the end of the first half, man. What a crazy first half that this was.
Oh, man. Yo, it's all good here. www.relocationfootballleague.com. I'm just happy to be able to step back here in the second half with my boy Smitty, man, the commissioner, man, and help you guys out. But I can't even recap this, man. You got to recap.
Yeah, definitely. Really ain't too much to recap except the fact that Ohio State's just getting it done here at home, showing off in front of the home crowd, getting a big win over their rivals.
Yeah.
It's really looking good, man. A couple of touchdown passes from, Parker Thomas. J.K. Dobbins was able to run a touchdown and just drive down the field with under 2 minutes left. Got the field goal before the end of the first half. These guys are fired up right now.
I had a feeling this was going to be a high-scoring affair, man. This actually is, in real life, this is called the game, is what they call it, man. Ohio State has won this game 50 times, man. They played 97 times, and Ohio State has won 50 of those times. Michigan has won 47 of those times, man. So I kind of knew this was going to be one of those games that might be a high-scoring affair. I didn't think that Michigan would be down by 17, man. So they still got a whole half of football, though, man.
Yeah, they still got a whole half, and they get the football to start out. So here goes the kick. And he'll field it in the end zone, about a couple yards deep. He's out past the 20, mean stiff arm. He's out past the 25, and here he goes. Gets a key block, and oh my goodness. If you want to come back in a game, this is how you get it done. That's a touchdown.
Oh, boy. Welcome to the RFL College Series, man. Did he just crib that? I think he just cribbed that. Oh, wow, man. And they are just absolutely stunned here tonight, man, in the shoe, man. They call this the shoe. And right now, man, they are just totally just flabbergasted, man, looking at this, man. Look at this, man. Breaks tackles here.
My
Gets to the
goodness.
outside as a foot race.
And he better pay that man a dinner or something for that key block that set him up for that touchdown. Because if it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have been able to take it all the way to the house. But, man, look at that. J.K. Dobbins and them on the field, they're frustrated. Like, what in the world just happened? And that's how you come back in the game. This game is not over yet.
Yeah, now, after a lot of work by the offense here, man, I can see why they would be frustrated, giving up that big play. That's a huge momentum buster right there, man. But what Ohio State has to do here is they have to maintain whatever rhythm they had in the first half and keep pace of this lead here, man. It's not over, though, for Michigan.
Yeah, it's not over at all. It's just down by 10 now. That's how you come back with some momentum of your own at the start of the second half. Crib the kick return on the very first play. That is how you get that momentum going. Ohio State now instantly going to have to throw Parker Thomas back out onto the field, which honestly I can't say is a bad thing. These guys are going to be fired up coming back out onto the field as well. But hey, the game is a little bit more closer.
Mm-hmm. Tor, I can't do anything with the mouse, my man. Sorry about that. It actually comes up during the what do you call those? The replay scenes and cut scenes, man. It just automatically comes up. So sorry about that.
And here goes a return about a couple yards deep. Let's see if Ohio State can do it. Nope, that ain't going to happen. It goes down at the 24-yard line, and Ohio State and the offense will get started.
Oh, man, Ohio State with a tall order right now, man. You got to maintain this lead against this high-powered Michigan team, man. I talked about it earlier, over 2,300 yards on the season right here. So you have to maintain this 10-point lead here. And you're number one, man. They got everything to lose right now. Michigan has everything to gain right here at the 24 spot, man.
Let's see if they can rally and pull back up for the upset here. But the way this offense has been performing, if they can perform the same here in the second half, Ohio State should be able to pull out of this one. With no sense, it should be easy. But let's see, 1st and 10, and that's not how you come back out. Incompletion, way off by Parker Thomas, but I feel he threw it that way to avoid an interception.
Yeah, they were playing off on the man right there, man. But just looks like some decent coverage, man. He didn't know what to do there, so just throws it to the dirt, man. And on second down, trying to find his way. Yeah,
it looked like he tried to lead his receiver a little bit too far in the open space, and he knew if he threw that a little bit more accurate to the numbers. So the linebacker creeping in, trying to make a play on that ball. But here you are with a 2nd and 10, and almost throws a dangerous one right there. This defense getting some momentum.
Oh, and that's some stout defense right there by Kennel, man. Great deflection right there. Look at that, man. Just knocks that down, and, man, almost like he could have picked that.
Yeah, he had it right there. It looks like that was the intent. He definitely wasn't swatting it down. Tried to, but this is why these guys are on the defensive side of the ball, not offense.
Wow, man. Great play right there.
So a 3rd down now for Ohio State.
Now let's go. 3-19.
2 straight incompletions, and they go with a draw play here. I really do not like the play call, and that is going to end their drive. He loses 2. There goes Winokovic. He's been in on quite a few tackles. That's his 3rd tackle for loss.
Yeah, and Ohio State, man, they just look like they just gave a page of their playbook to Michigan on this drive right here, man. Michigan is all over it. Double coverages everywhere and knowing where they want to go. Great stop right here by Michigan. And, man, they have a chance to cut more into this lead now, man, with a turnover here.
Yeah, if they could get a touchdown, even a field goal, any type of points on this next offensive possession, these guys are going to be sky high with momentum. Oh, my God, what a spin. And here he goes again. Is he the same one who took it to the house for a touchdown last time? I think he was. He gets this one to the 35.
Wow, Peoples-Jones, man. Nice little footwork right there, man. And, wow, Shea Patterson, 7 of 13, 156, 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Not looking too bad, decent,
Yeah, looking decent, and they're going to need him to look great here on this drive. Yeah. They want to try to come back here in this one. I mean, they haven't really quite given them enough chances to throw the football. And but we'll have to see what happens here on this. They've been in a lot of empty formations. This one, they usually go with a draw play, and they do. And look at that. Patterson with a nasty spin move to extend for the 1st down.
You see the explosion on that guy right there? What in the world is going on?
And they've called that play while you were out about
Oh, they did?
3 times, and
wow.
every single time it looked like that.
Wow, man, that's an awesome play right there. Obviously, that's working for him here, and man, I don't think I've seen them run that in previous games.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't quite seen it called as much as tonight as well. So these guys definitely coming out with a different type of playbook, looking to try to come back and just pulling out all the stops, it looks like, for Ohio State.
Now let's go.
Something they're seeing in this defense, a weakness, the reason why they're running that.
There they go with a run play, and Higdon, who had a 71-yard touchdown reception earlier, gets it out to the 48-yard line for a gain of 6.
Wow, 71-yarder, huh?
Yeah, caught it, man. You wait till you check the replay, man. It's crazy. Had a crazy play, and it wasn't a run. Threw it up to him. The guy broke like 3 tackles and just turned the gas on him. It was crazy.
Now let's go.
2nd and 4. And here goes Patterson looking to throw. Nice, easy check down read. He was wide open. There goes another first down for Michigan.
Yeah, and the momentum has obviously swung to Michigan's way right now, man. They're definitely feeling it, in this game right now here in the second half. And like I said, man, they have everything to gain right now, just down by 10 points and looking pretty good right now, man. Makes a nice pass and catch in the open field right here for Higdon. Great play.
And that's what a kick return for a touchdown can do for you, man. Especially when you know you were down and out of it. In the first half, you come back out off the gate, you take a kick return all the way to the house for a touchdown, and it just gets everyone boosted up. And that's why special teams is so important in the game of football. And here goes a run up the middle of the field, breaking tackles. And man, Higdon is looking great, man, with the football in his hands.
Yeah, he's looking like a power back right now, man. He's just running through tackles right now and fighting for every little bit of yardage he can get right now, man. Looking really great right now.
And the only thing, I mean, the running numbers aren't great, but hey, he has been a factor in all phases of football. Running, catching the football, special teams a little bit. I mean, he's doing a lot.
Yeah, like you say, every little yard, man.
Yes, sir. There goes a throw, and oh man, that was a great attempt. I don't think it was a bad decision. He just did not have the arm strength enough to squeeze it in there. Try to throw that back shoulder and fit it in the zone.
Yeah, look like he tried to throw it right into a window there, man, but that was shut down by the safety off the rip. But it looked like he almost had him wide open right there.
Yeah, if he had been able to connect that one, I think that would have been in touchdown if it got squeezed in, because once he caught that one, there would have been nobody over the top. Here goes a quick throw, completion, and did he get the first down, though? Looks like he may have been short, and he is inches. What do you do?
Here?
I was going to ask you the same thing. What would you do in this situation? I guess for me, I mean, you already got the momentum on your side. I'd probably go for this.
I think I would kick the field goal and just take the points here, and I think that's what they're going to do. Yeah, I would just take the points, man. I mean, you're only down by 10. You're still going to go ahead and now cut it into 7. If you don't get it, then you're still down by 10. So it's better just to go ahead and take the points at this point. And now you're just down by 7. You see?
Yeah, I was thinking that at the same time, but I kind of wanted them to go for it, because if they went for it and they got that, imagine where their momentum would be at right now. But either way, you keep that momentum high because you still get the points and you still do what you set out to do, and that's make it a one-possession game.
And looking at it from your way as well, it does kind of bail out the defense right there, because you could have tried to get the inches, kept that defense on the field, made them a little bit more tired, and put the pressure on them if you definitely go down by only 3 if you get the touchdown, so.
Yeah. So I guess either way was a smart decision. That's a good spot to be in, which is, any decision you make is good. But
how about 27-20, and I just got back, it was 27-10.
Yeah, I know, right? They're coming back. And Ohio State, they got to be on the edge of their seats right now, fans in particular, and they're going to have to do something here.
Where's Justin Jones at, man? He said he was looking for a close game, a back and forth game or whatever, man. I think he's missing it.
Yeah, he's missing this one, man, because this has been a back and forth game. Parker Thomas already got close to 300 passing yards on the day, but hey, none of that's going to mean nothing if these guys cannot maintain this lead.
Yeah, 16-23, it's pretty solid on the day, man. But the stats, none of that matters if you don't maintain the lead, as you just said, man. So they got to get a score right here. Gotta score.
Well, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Shotgun. Ace formation, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Play action. Parker Thomas quickly releases. but he overshoots it.
Man, and Parker, man, he's talked a lot of game, man. I saw him in the, in the chat and stuff and on social media. He's talked about, hey, Ohio State, we beat Notre Dame, we beat LSU. Man, he's got to rally his team right now, or he's gonna take a goose egg here tonight, man.
Yeah, and that's still a tough pass to make, but you expect him to make that pass. 2nd and 10. Here he goes looking, he throws, and he makes up for it there with a little completion, but still not a first down. They're going to need 4 yards.
Yeah, and that definitely was a tough pass, the previous pass to make and everything. But players make plays. Clutch players have to be clutch, man. Right now this guy's playing for a national championship. He's got his team at the top. He has to make sure he gets the ball to the open man or make something, but definitely not overthrowing the ball.
Yeah, good thing it wasn't picked off. So 3rd and 4. And here goes Parker Thomas again, looking to try to throw for it, and he's got it. First down.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Rolls out, thought he was going to be under pressure for a second, sees his man out the corner of his eye, and just throws a nice little zip pass in there to Dixon, man. That's going to be a great pass. That's great pass, great catch right there.
And that puts Dixon over 100 yards receiving. Haven't seen him have too big of gains of these numbers so far throughout the season. But, hey, great catch. Great first down. He's balling out. Spread the ball, spread the love. That's how you keep these defenses off guard.
It's like a 4-2 situation for the Wolverines.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
And the offense going to motion Farrell over to the right side. Play action. Parker Thomas rolling out. Throws it into the flats. Here goes Farrell. Cannot break the tackle, but a nice gain on first down.
Man, Farrell looked so big and intimidating down there on the field, man. 4 receptions, 49 yards. I thought he was going to run over Bond right there, man. But Bond says, no, sir. Not running over me, man. Makes a great open field tackle against the big guy.
You can't make anybody with the last name Bond look bad, man.
I'm telling you.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Green 39.
Parker Thomas got great protection. He's had that so far all day, and there goes McLaurin for the first down close to midfield.
Yeah, man, I apologize about the technical difficulties, man, but I had actually wanted to highlight this offensive line, man. They got several generics. I'm not sure if you were able to call that out yet, but they've got three generics on this O-line, man. Floyd Bias, the right guard, Trevor Saxton, the right tackle, and the left guard, Malcolm St. Clair, man. These guys are awesome. As you can see, they were holding up that entire left side of blocking right there, man. Great pass protection for Parker, man. Makes it easy on him.
And people usually don't give offensive linemen a lot of credit, but maybe they are the reason that this team is undefeated right now.
That's true.
There you go, 1st and 10. And over the middle, almost throws an interception.
Yeah, and that was a pretty bad pass right there, man. But I want to go back to what you said about the O-line. Did you see that pocket he had right there? Totally surrounded like a UFO. He's in the middle of it like a nucleus and had plenty of time. He just made a bad throw right there in coverage, man.
Yeah, that was excellent protection, man. If you got these great of linemen, you should feel that you have the time to look for somebody else to get open. Cannot make those throws into double coverage.
Yep.
And so it's 2nd and 10.
Green 39.
Motion Dixon into the formation. And here goes a pass out to Dixon. Dixon barreling his way forward to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, they're just trying to pick on these linebackers right now. They know these linebackers are tired right now, and just trying to take shots right there underneath. Makes a nice little audible right there. Nice route ran and picks up a few yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and 3.
This is going to be big right here. This third down and 3 right here, because they have to try to convert this. They're out of field goal range, and if they give Michigan back the football, I mean, these guys know they just scored 10 unanswered points quickly in the third quarter. They're going to have a lot of momentum. It's going to be tough to stop them defensively. So this is a big down right here for the Buckeyes.
Great formation for this pistol right here. 4-3, and look at that. Oh,
they
boy.
Run forward, and it gets stopped. Excellent play by Michigan. I once again, do not agree with the call. They run it again on a 3rd and long.
Yeah, not to mention in the pistol against a 4-3, you only had 2 wide receivers out there. They're going to man those guys up, strap them straight up, and they try to run a dive? Wow.
Just not a good play call. He's been calling great plays all game, those last drives where he called run play. Oh, wow. That's probably the reason why he ran it, is because he wanted to get closer to go for it on 4th down. Let's see if he can convert it. If it doesn't pay off, it's going to be rough for Ohio State. Goes a shot down the field, though, and it's almost intercepted. Either way, it doesn't matter. Michigan takes over.
Man, you know my motto, man. When you're winning, you're really losing. When you're losing, you're really winning. And right now, Ohio State is playing like they're losing, going for it right there on 4th and 2, being conservative on third down right there. Man, it's not looking good for Ohio State right now, man. Michigan looking really good right now on the defensive tip.
And if there's any time that you want to run the football, it'd probably be in that situation.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And if you're going to throw it, why get rid of the ball so quickly? You know, like we talked about, the line is getting it done up front.
Yep.
Just not a great decision right there by Parker Thomas. Michigan's got an opportunity now to tie this game up. And here goes Higdon on the carry as he gets it to the 48.
And what I don't understand is that you're playing a short yardage game. You do the dive on 3rd and 3, trying to get yourself a little bit closer, and then you go for a medium range pass. I mean, why not run a slant underneath or something, or another drag? You know, try to pick up 2 or 3 yards versus trying to pick up 7 or 8. You know.
Yeah, and that's definitely play calling has been the issue in this second half so far for Ohio State. 6-yard gain the previous play for Michigan, and here he goes throwing for a 1st down. Man, they're looking good right now.
Yeah, they're playing a man-to-man on the outside right there, and Peoples-Jones just takes advantage of that. Good route running on this kid right here. That's a nice little comeback route and delivers the ball right to him, man. Great play.
And Shea Patterson definitely playing some good football. Michigan just playing some good football. Ohio State have got to get something together before this game ends in an upset. This is the #1 team in the country of the series so far, and they could be losing this one if they give up a touchdown. 3 tight ends all out to the right side, but they'll motion one to the left. Usually see a counter run play or something out of this one. They will run the ball, and man, what a stiff arm as Higdon gets it to the 35. It just seems like it's imminent that he's going to break that first tackle.
Oh, man, not only was that a great stiff arm, just the explosiveness coming in here, slicing and dicing through the hole right here. Gets this guy out the way. Browning got thrown to the ground right there, man. Just looking really great and running with authority right now, and that's what you need your halfback to do here late in the game against a tired defense.
And boy, would an RFL team like to have a back like that, making runs like that. Unfortunately, not a back that we can acquire, but, man, what a run.
Yeah.
Picked up 9, though. Got a couple tight ends, a tight end and a fullback in the backfield here with Patterson.
Dropping a safety underneath now on the blitz.
Play action, and the blitz is picked up well. He throws into the flats, and he breaks the tackle. 1st down, gets a key block. He's still on his feet, and he gets to the 15. What a play by Michigan. These guys are moving.
Oh, man, that was an awesome play right there. Recognize the blitz right here coming from one side, gets the ball to the other side. And just a nice, broken tackle right there. I don't know why he slid off him like that. Should have tried to wrap him up more, but just a great play right there, man, to the other side of the field. And no one to help on the tackle right here. Safety had played the blitz, and, man.
It's the momentum, man. Momentum is shifting heavily. Michigan about to score 17 unanswered points to tie this game up. And that is really going to put Ohio State in a tough position if they end up fumbling the bag here in this game, man. Late. Here goes a shot to the end zone, man. That's dangerous.
Dangerous, yeah. 3 red jerseys right there. Red flag. Red flag, man. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Hasn't been much flag. Speaking of flag so far today, Peoples-Jones getting a little bit aggressive with the defender. But, man, you don't throw that. I mean, he was over the top. The top. It's not a bad decision, I guess. But I guess you probably want that ball a little bit more further backwards.
If this was basketball, that would be an alley-oop. Attempt, I guess.
And so they're going to sprout the field. Look out for the tight end Henderson. He's got nobody in front of him right now as he's out wide. And Patterson with a completion and a 1st down. Michigan, they got a 1st and goal now.
Man, that is an absolute dagger right there, man. How about Shea Patterson, man? Threading the needle right here across the middle. Throws that right into his window. Finds his man, and Perry making a huge catch right here, getting closer to pay dirt, man.
How about this surge by Michigan, man? It all got fired up from the kick return. The kick return sparked everything right now for Michigan, and they are just 2 yards away from tying this game up after being down by 17 at the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, you can feel this entire stadium just deflate off that kick return, man.
And then that's not going to help you out right there. False starting. They're pushing back 5 yards. First and goal still, though, but it's going to be at the 7-yard line. And Patterson, I think he kind of likes this. I mean, the way he's been throwing the football, look how he's grabbing his guys. Like, get in here.
Get in here. Listen to the play.
He is serious. He is trying to get in for the touchdown. He's feeling like Tom Brady back when they had the comeback of the year against the Falcons.
And this would be an awesome thing if he scores in this drive.
There goes some play action. Shea Patterson trying to get to the outside, and he is sacked by Werner.
Oh, man, you know who I thought that was? I thought that was Big Drew Brewer, man. That's not Drew, man. That's Werner right there making a great play. Gets into the backfield. Shea had nowhere to go.
Nowhere at all. I think he should have just sat still. I don't know why he went to the outside. Everything was clearly covered. You diminish the time that you got in the pocket when you get outside of the you should have, if anything, thrown the ball away. Didn't do that. Now 2nd and goal back at the 15.
Yeah, I definitely would throw that ball away.
Yeah, I think anybody would throw that ball away except for Shea Patterson at the moment. And so it's now a 2nd and goal at the 15. One receiver, got 3 tight ends. He hits one of his tight ends, but it's just a minimal gain at the 13. It's 3rd and goal now. And they're kind of ruining their opportunity. They got one more play just about to try to tie this game up.
Yeah, and all this is doing is making Ohio State still think that they have control of this ball game right here. They had a perfect opportunity from just under a yard to punch something in. And, man, now they're all the way back here on the 15-yard line and facing a 3rd down, man.
This is a huge game for Michigan because, I mean, these guys, as we talked about the record, 1-4 coming into this, if they take another loss, they're going to be one game away from losing where they might not even be bowl eligible. So these guys, this is a win that they really need right now. And they had the chance to do it. They cannot afford to let the opportunity waste. Here goes a throw. He gets the completion. Not a first down. What do you think they do here? Just kick the field goal, or you think these guys are going to go for it?
Man, I'm all about taking the points right now, man. So far, Ohio State's offense hasn't done anything for you in the second half. Aside from, they've done nothing. Haven't scored at all. So I think they just kick the points, man, and hopefully get the ball back. And that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, good job right there by Michigan, not being too aggressive. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Probably should have got that one off just to get the few extra seconds. But here we are in the 4th. Put your 4s up. 20-27 is the score. And Ohio State looks to be leaning on the ropes.
Oh, man, this has been a great game, man. I'm sorry I missed the whole first part of it, man. But just glad to be able to catch the tail ending of this game, man. It seems like it's been an exciting game so far.
That it has for sure. 4th and goal at the 4. They better stick with kicking this field goal.
Oh, boy,
wow, they are not. They are not.
Man, the man on the outside right now. Now, watch this here on the weak side here.
Pistol formation. They better not run it. They don't run it.
Nope.
Shea Patterson moving around. Throw.
You gotta be kidding me.
Touchdown for Michigan.
You gotta be kidding me. Now, I saw a wheel route going right there, and instead he throws his man wide open, just sitting in the end zone. Man, he was waiting on a pizza. He was in the end zone wide open. Look at this, man. He was just sitting there. Oh, boy. He's like, where the pizza at, man? It's coming out the oven. Oh,
hey,
boy.
got the pizza in. Shea Patterson delivered it. Man, these guys have scored 16, waiting on 17 unanswered points. Man. Michigan looks to be pulling off the comeback of the series right now.
Hey, man, where's the pizza emoji, man? Shea Pizza Patterson, man, delivers one right there, man.
And the kicker delivers the extra point to tie this one up. 27-27 is the score. We knew this game was going to be good, but this has really been great.
Yeah, it seems like it has been. I'm totally excited, man. This last quarter I was able to watch, and, man, it's been a great game, and hoping it shapes up to be an even greater 4th quarter, man.
And this is why they call it the game. Because today it has been the game. Which one of these guys are going to win the game? Is it going to be Michigan? Is it going to be Ohio State? Is it going to be the Buckeyes? Is it going to be the Wolverines? I don't know who it's going to be. But all I know is this game is lit.
Oh man, we got Joey Bosa in attendance, man. AJ Hawk, Ted Ginn came down, Joey Callaway. We got Keith Byers, Chris Carter, Eddie George. Everybody's here. Zeke is here. All these Ohio State guys are here tonight, man, watching this game, trying to cheer on a home team right now, man.
And there goes the return at the 23-yard line. Ohio State, in an instant, just a flash of 1 quarter, lost their lead like that. And I would have to say, got to put a little bit of that on Parker Thomas. Most of it, I would have to say, was definitely on the play calling by the coaches. But Parker Thomas, he had an opportunity to make some plays, and he has not done it. And it seems like he's starting to not play the same here in the second half.
Yeah, this is the difference between a guy like Brady and just any other generic quarterback. He's got to find a way to get his teammates the ball, not make any turnovers here, and be smart, play smart football.
You want to be the #1 team in the country, you got to come out on top of games like this. And look at this, Minokovic right there with the tackle, 3-yard loss. Ohio State faces a 2nd and 13.
This is looking like the worst performance that I've seen by J.K. Dobbins. He's got 12 rushes for just 25 yards. Passing game looking pretty good for Ohio State, but the rushing game is looking really bad tonight.
Yeah, that is really not been good for them running the football. And now you get to a point where you're kind of scared to run the football. I mean, you feel like you're in a position where you got to make plays and make plays now. And so, I mean, but to be honest, that's not the case. I feel they should still try to establish the run game, which they tried to do there, but it just didn't work. So 2nd and 13, let's see what they do. Set the screen, and man, one of the few times they've been able to pressure them, and they get there.
Man, that pass rush is looking something serious right there. Are these generics on the D-line of Michigan?
Yeah, they're getting back there, man. He definitely made sure he gave Parker Thomas a little contact at the end.
Yeah.
Drove him in the ground. 3rd and 13 now for Ohio State. Already about to be a 3 and out. They need a big play here. Parker Thomas gets immediate pressure, and that is not going to be enough for the first down. Nowhere near close. They've got to punt it away again, Rob.
Yeah, what I'm noticing, man, is a staggered rush here by Michigan, man. They're waiting about a second. They're waiting for the blocks to engage and then sending the linebacker. And right there, they did a staggered rush right there, man. And, man, Parker just got rid of that ball fast as he felt that linebacker coming through the middle on him.
Man, I don't know what adjustments Michigan had at the end of the first half. When they went in the lock, oh my goodness. I'll tell you what the adjustment was. This guy returning kicks. That's what it was. He is just killing Ohio State on these kick returns. People Jones getting it done.
Oh my gosh, he's just absolutely crushing it, man.
People Jones looking like the people's chant right now. What is going on?
Oh man. Ohio State just looks shocked right now, man. They don't know what to do, man. They're up 27-10. They had a great, solid first half, and man, like you say, man, giving up 17 unanswered points.
This is usually when everyone starts to get frustrated. You were up 17. Oh, we had it in the bag. What's going on? We just lost the lead.
Look at this.
People start blaming people, and look at this. He is still going.
He's on his feet.
I don't know who shot him stands, but we got a sniper out here. But hey, a great run by Higdon.
Man, but I'm going to tell you what the trick to that play was, man. They're not going to show the full field, but they had 3 wide receivers to the left, man. The slot guy runs and just clean blocks the safety here. Higdon is so fast enough, man. He breaks right through the line and is in the open field in a hurry, man. No one able to get him, man.
You got guys falling down like rag dolls out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely burrowing through him, man. And I think Ford, the safety, he caught the worst of it. He got trucked. There you are with a 1st and 10 counter run play, and they came back with a vengeance. Very next play, a 3-yard loss, a 2nd and 13. Great play by Browning.
Great rush by Browning right there, man. Just explodes like a torpedo through the line right there. See this right here, man. Great play, man. Great awareness.
Shout out to Christian Curry. Definitely cheering on for the Wolverines right now, man. They have made one heck of a comeback in this game, man. I honestly thought it was going to be over the way that Ohio State was balling.
Yeah.
You guys were 27-10 in the first half, and then Michigan after that kick return. This guy's just a whole different team. Run the football up the middle and doesn't get much there. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 13.
Ohio State trying to get some of that momentum back. It's unfortunate they had to give up 17 in order to get it back. But some great defense look right now for Ohio State and facing a 3rd and 13, man. They got to stop him here.
And the number 1 ranking is hanging in the balance here. You know, it's only hit them in Washington as the only undefeated team in the series so far. Here goes a throw into the flats, gets it out to Tyler Henderson. He goes down at the 48. Man, that's a big stop right there by the Buckeyes.
Definitely a big stop right there, man. I imagine Michigan is going to definitely punt this time. You know, but yeah, good stop by the Buckeyes right there, and that's exactly what they needed. Now they just need the offense to get the ball, get back on field, and move this ball down the field on Michigan.
And you think back to that gutsy 4th and goal attempt.
Yeah.
I mean, Michigan, man, they know when to stop the shenanigans. Right there, they was like, nope, not going to go for it. Just going to punt it away, as it should have been. But, man, these guys, they do not want to waste an opportunity to pull off a great upset win like this.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. The production level of Parker Thomas has gone all the way down, man. Looks like he had 165 yards or something in the start, and then since then he's only had 35 yards of total passing right now.
35, man.
Yeah.
273 in the first, 35 in the half. I mean, that is just a complete drop down. And look at this great break on the football. Parker Thomas, man, he's over 300 yards passing, but, man, this game may be an upsetting ending for them.
Yeah, and he's looking a little bit rattled in the pocket right now, man. I don't know what he needs to do, man. Maybe go to the sideline, get some Gatorade or something, man. Do something, but he's definitely rattled right now.
And he tried to gun that one in there. He just didn't have enough strength to get it there. Look out for this slot receiver. They'll run the football, though. This is what they have not been able to do. J.K. Dobbins, honestly, in that situation, I felt he should have just kept running instead of trying to be too flashy.
Yep, he had perfect blocking. That was similar to the play that they ran last time, and or that the Wolverines just ran with 3 wide receivers to the left. And, man, he definitely just should have kept going, man, catch the seam and picked up the first down.
This is a big 3rd down right here for Ohio State. Emptying out the backfield. 5 wide empty set. He's going to drop back, looking to pass. Parker Thomas with a connection for the first down to Farrell.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge, man.
Big time completion.
They not only just to keep the extended drive. It's obviously they need to do extended drive, but that just kind of turned up the crowd a little bit right now, and maybe Parker Thomas can get a little bit of the dignity back here after giving up all those points. And, man, just a nice pass to Farrell right there, and they needed that one right there.
Yeah, definitely needed that play right there. His 5th reception so far of the game. Farrell's definitely been a target for him. I think he's got 71 yards receiving. And he's got a couple other receivers that he just has not been targeting as much in this second half. So I think he's got to get right back to getting in the rhythm with those receivers. And here they go with the draw play, though, and a spin. Not going to work that time either.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins is just trying to be flashy, man. He's trying to spin his way, into a touchdown or something, man. But right now he's hurting himself, man. Only gets 4 yards on the run right there. Maybe he needs to stop being so flashy and just, run the ball, man. Run straight.
It's been a rough one. I think this is the only game that anyone's kept him quiet, man. And 2nd and 6. Go right back to Dobbins. Good blocking. That time, a nice juke forward. That's what you want to see out of him.
Yeah, especially after you get the first down.
Yeah. You get the first down, then you can go out there and be Barry Sanders. But if you don't got it, just run the ball.
I'm telling you, man. Look at the great blocking right here. And nice run right there.
First down for the Buckeyes. 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Now that's counting. Future college rules. Ohio State not in field goal range yet, though. Here they are, 1st and 10. They go with the run play here, and he almost gets the first down. That's going to be Teague this time, inches short.
And they've gotten wind that Michigan's defense is a little bit tired here, so they're just running the ball down their throat, man. Running down their throat. That's what you do here. Michigan, the defense has played very, very hard since the start of the second half here, and now they're just running the ball against them, man, trying to tire them out some more and everything. Good job, good strategy right here by Ohio State, and they pick up good yards right there on their way to a first down.
And that was exactly what I talked about, man. They need to understand it's a tie ball game. They're not down yet. They still can run the football, and they've been doing that so far on this drive. As they have a 2nd and inches. I don't know what I was thinking about, but a first down right there as they get right back to Teague.
Nice play right there. Pick up the first down, man. And finally moving the ball now at the 31-yard line. Now let's see if they can get this ball into the end zone against Michigan. Michigan kind of faltering a little bit and giving up a lot of yardage, but this could be strategy as well, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, man, Ohio State, though, I mean, if they can continue to set up that run game, you know, play action's going to be imminent to come soon. And that's something that they're looking for. They need a big play set up off the run, but you need good runs, and they ain't get one there.
And they had to know that the blitz was there. They only had one safety over top. Everybody was lined up underneath there, and still decided to run the dive or the counter play right here, man. Not good.
You got to put that on the fold of the staff or Parker Thomas, whoever's calling the play or saying you were given the okay to run the play. But a big loss there of 2 yards. It's now a 2nd and 12. And these guys pretty much teetering on the edge of field goal range. So they want some points. They need to get some yards. They can't afford to lose much. There goes a cutback. Man, look at that. Oh, man. Nice fight, though, as he's able to get it to the 26. It's now 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that was a very good, smart look right there. They ran a halfback counter right there. Now, they were in Michigan wasn't a 4-3 over. But there's a nice little juke right there by, move right there by Dobbins. Who's going to reverse the ball, go back the other way right there. Picks up 5 on the play, man. Very good job.
Big 3rd down right here for Ohio State. They're killing some clock, moving down the field. They're in range to be able to score points. A 1st down will really work wonders for these guys. Here he goes looking to try to throw. Got great protection. And he's got a great completion to McLaurin. 1st and goal for the Buckeyes.
Man, it's absolutely exciting watching this guy, Parker Thomas, play, man. I've seen this guy week in and week out, man, make plays in big moments, and that's a big moment play right there. Man, you know, one thing about Ohio State is that they don't really blow people out at all. They just find ways to win. And, boy, are they finding a way to move this ball right now, man, trying to get themselves a win here tonight.
Maybe that's why they cooled down and gave up the 17 points. You know, probably wasn't used to being out to blowing guys out like that.
Yeah.
Only guys I think they ever blew out by a huge margin was the first game of the season when they blew out Oklahoma. But you know, right now here with a 1st and goal at the 3. It's going to motion Dobbins out of the backfield. The clock is going to be a delay game now. So, man, you cannot have that happen. Got to snap the football.
Delay of game, offense.
Yeah, definitely stayed in the huddle too long there, man.
Yeah, can't even really blame the clock countdown because he extended it to 14 seconds. He should have snapped them and motioned them faster or snapped the football. Parker Thomas did not do that. It's now a 1st and goal now at the 8. And hopefully for Ohio State, this doesn't set them back.
Yeah, and Ohio State right now, man, they have to convert here. They got 3 downs to try to get something going here, man. They need to pick up a touchdown, not a field goal.
So here they go, 1st and goal at the 8. Go with the draw play, and J.K. Dobbins diving forward to the 2. Good fight.
Nice. Yeah, good fighting right there, man. It gets them closer to 2 now. We've seen them here before now. So they need to go ahead and try to punch this thing in, man, and get some points.
And one thing that they've been doing great, man, is good lengthy drive. They are really killing the clock, too. And that's going to put some pressure on Michigan. But these guys want to end this with 6. See if they can do it. They got 2 more downs to try to get it done, and that's not going to help them out at all. It puts them back at the 4, they'll say. I don't really like the spot.
Man, I don't know why so many teams here try to power themselves through. You see they got everybody on the line right here. Man, I mean, it's not like you have a big bruiser back right here to bust through all that, man. Maybe you should have just passed right there, man. Ran a slant or something, a screen or a toss or something, man.
In this situation, that's what the defense is going to be expecting you to do. So it's going to be harder. Throw the football. Mostly everybody knows about a 95% chance that they throw it instead of run it in this situation. But you never know. 3rd and goal, they will throw it. And he misses the pass. It was right there for the touchdown. And he just threw it just a tad bit too early.
Yeah, and I feel like his first read was to Dobbins. And Dobbins actually had a little bit of space. But I think he just thought that the man over the middle, man, was the guy to throw to, which was correct. But he just was a second off right there, man. Missed him, misfired.
Well, one thing this will do is give Ohio State the lead, and it's good. 30-27 is the score, but hey, with 2 minutes and 11 seconds, all 3 timeouts, the way Michigan's been moving, they score a touchdown. I think this game could be over.
Definitely, man. Shout out to Multi Apples. He said, hey, I just came in on the end of the game. Hey, man, I didn't get here till the second half, man. Oh, man. 30-27, man. Let's see what Michigan can do here at the end. They have 3 full timeouts. So does Ohio State here. But this would be some kind of statement here, man, to go down, get a touchdown, and leave no time on the clock right now for Ohio State to come back.
You know what? Don't kick it to number 9. That's all I'm saying. You better not kick it to the people's chant.
Hey, kick it to
He's
him,
going to come out here rocking. He'll take the knee at number 1.
Oh, man.
So 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Shea Patterson with a chance to put this game away. Can he get it done? What does he have to do here, Rob?
Oh, man. Well, like you said at first, he's got to be perfect here, man. No mistakes. You cannot throw interceptions here. He has to get the ball down the field, not try to do anything. They need to not be conservative here either, man. They got to try to surprise Ohio State right now. I don't think Ohio State is really going to be expecting them to probably throw the ball deep. But they definitely need to run some plays, man, that work. And let's see what they do here. Lining up in the gun looks like good already.
Here they are. Gonna look to pass, throws, nice completion. There goes the people's chant. Gets it to the 33-yard line for a gain of 8.
Look at him down there celebrating, throwing his hands up in the air, man. 6 receptions, 58 yards in the night. He feels like he's on fire right now.
These guys need to hurry up because now it's under a minute. There's no 2-minute warning in college football, so the clock's really running down, and now they're going to hurry up. They should have just snapped the next play instead of keeping their guys winded on the field. But here goes Patterson with a throw, and I do not even know where he was intending to throw that.
Yeah, he didn't even need 30 yards in the play, man. You only needed 2, and just kind of wasted the play right there, man. So 32, big play right here on 3rd down.
And to be honest, I saw the back Higdon was wide open. Why he didn't attempt to get him the football, I do not know. Here goes Patterson in the gun. A drop back looking to pass. Throws. He does check it down to him, but it's broken up. And this is going to be the play. You know for a fact that they're going to go for it.
Well, how about the defense? And that's going to be tough Borland on that breakup right there, man. Wow.
Yeah, excellent play right there.
Wow.
This is the play that could be the game. 2 yards, offset I formation, only one receiver. Patterson under center. They're going to run the football, and wide. They ran the ball that way. Just,
oh my gosh.
Man, I think that's the game right there.
Oh, that is terrible right there, man. No, I don't. How would you line up in a week and then run to the strong side on 4th and 2?
I just.
Oh man, why?
I don't know what to call it.
The overload was all the way on the weak side here, and they tried to run. I guess they just tried to get him to beat the DN to the outside there, but that's weird, man. I don't know. Inside split? That's crazy.
The craziest thing, though, is that they still have a chance, but they have to use all 3 of their timeouts, and they cannot give up a first down or it's game over. And they've been good against the run so far all day, but that's not a good start. Gives up 6 yards. 8.
2 yards. Wow.
Wow. Thought it was 6.
They got to be perfect here on defense, man. They got to send the blitz here. What do you think?
Got to. I think they got to. I think they got to play man, send everybody.
I send everybody.
Every play. Send everybody.
What is it called? Engage 8?
Engage 8.
Engage 8. Engage
send
11.
Your coach, your whole staff, send the crowd, whoever came from Michigan. Send everybody.
Hey, man, my boy Mitchie Boy Gamer said that was so stupidest.
You had to create a sentence for that.
For how stupid that was. Oh, man.
Looks like they got a lot of people right here on the line. And they just are 2 yards away from staying undefeated. And they will. J.K. Dobbins, he may not have had the game that we're used to seeing him have, but he put the game away right there with that run.
I'm going to say this, though, man. It's not over yet. I don't think it's over. What is it, 122? They got one timeout here.
They got to try to force a turnover.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
true.
only
That's true.
bet.
That's true.
It's the only hope that they've got right now because they got a whole new set of downs.
Yeah.
It's over.
We've seen the QB team. I mean the winning team throw in this situation right here. So it's possible that they could throw and mess it all up.
See, if Ohio State wants to come out and be the stupidest, then yeah, that would be crazy. But I'm pretty sure they're going to leave that up to Michigan. They need to just run the football. But like you said, we have seen some crazy things. I already just don't like this formation.
Oh, no.
I already don't like this. They better run this.
This is not an inside zone. It's not an inside zone. They pass
Parker
it.
Thomas goes over the middle.
Oh, Joe Moore. Oh, boy. You got to be kidding me.
Cross.
Oh, my God.
This guy's a touchdown. That was definitely game.
Bro, that was awesome.
That jump cut was nasty.
Wow, man.
Are they not going to give this guy the touchdown, though?
Wow.
Wow.
They're not going to give him a touchdown. Wow.
You got to answer replay to that if they got it. 'Cause, I mean, jeez.
What in the world?
How didn't he get that touchdown? His whole body
Yeah, it was over the line.
The refs want to see a comeback. That's what they want to see.
I'm telling you.
Refs want to see the greatest comeback known to man in the game.
No. They're going to go ahead and kneel. Now they decide to kneel. Oh, boy.
They just wanted to give the fans a little scare.
Yeah.
Wanted to do. Make it worth their money.
Man. Wow, man. Parker Thomas 6-0.
No.
Oh, boy.
Buckeyes 6-0. Stay undefeated like the real Buckeyes in real life.
Oh, man.
Thomas at the helm, though. He did definitely leave up a scare for us. Only 3 points in the second half. They almost gave up a big one here in Michigan.
Man, you get outscored 17-3 in the second half, and you still end up pulling out the game, man. I mean, that's just some awesome luck right there, man. But hats off to Ohio State, man.
Yeah, man, excellent game. And once again, that's why they call it the game.
The game.
Because this was a game
that boy.
Definitely held up the standards.
Yeah.
Clock hits 0, and it's celebration time here at the Shoe.
Yep, Shoe.
As OSU comes up big with the win. Undefeated still the number 1 team in the country. 6-0 is Ohio State and Parker Thomas.
Shout out to everybody who came out tonight, man. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties here at RFL Studios in Virginia. But we had a lot going on tonight, man. Just so glad the commissioner was able to call the game for you guys, man. It seemed like it was a great first half and definitely a great second half of action. And, man, that's all I got to say about that one.
Final score, 30-27. Ohio State wins it. Man, I wish they could show you that one play, but I guess we're going to look at it after the stream's over, man. Yeah. There's a lot of big plays that was made in that first half. A lot of big plays made in the second half. That kick return, man. Best believe that we're going to be putting out a little snippet of review highlight of this. I mean, this game was awesome.
Yes, sir, man. Let's go ahead and get into these stats right now. You guys can see part of the post-game stats right here, but we'll go to the second screen where it's a little bit easier to see in just a moment, man. Take some photos of this. All right, man. Looking at the stats right here. Let's go ahead and get a look at the team stats right here. You can see right here, total offense, 461 total yards of offense for Ohio State versus 311 for Michigan right there. Rushing side of things, both teams approaching 100 yards on the day. See the passing yards and the first downs, man. Wow, 19 first downs for Ohio State. They needed every single last one of them too, as Michigan was on their heels. And again, man, I call Michigan the barely team, man. They barely lost. They haven't lost by more than 3 points all year long, man. So just unfortunate that they fall to 1-5 on the year, man. But this is definitely a team that, you know, they might be able to, you know, get an upset later on in the season versus you know, better opponents. Looking at the kick return yards right here, you can see 153 total yards for Ohio State versus 189 for Michigan. I like to look at the red zone and third down. So third down, Ohio State was 7 of 13, not bad, 53%. And Michigan didn't get it done tonight, man. 3 for 11. It's only 27%. Looking at the red zone right here, Ohio State still looking good, still over 80%, averaging 4 of 5 here tonight in the red zone, and 2 of 3, only 66% for Michigan, man. So that's an area that they definitely have to improve in. You can see here the red zone touchdowns and the field goals, and obviously Ohio State just was on top of their game there. Going to the player stats, you can see 114 rating for Mr. Parker Thomas, 25 of 38 here, 363 yards and 2 touchdowns. Shea Patterson, 116.2 rating, 17 of 27, 240 yards and 2 touchdowns, man. So trying to get it done, but not able, just coming up short again here tonight versus Ohio State. Rushing side of things, J.K. Dobbins ended up with 72 yards on the day, which is not bad. When I came on, he only had around 25 yards. So did a good job of moving the ball for Ohio State later in the game as they struggled to get their offense into the red zone. 55 yards for Higdon, man. He looked pretty good for a little bit of the third as well, man, himself. So going to the receiving side of things, Johnny Dixon with 9 receptions, 123 yards. Look at that, 41 yards run after catch, man. 4.5 averaging there, looking pretty good. Peoples-Jones, the people's champ, man. Almost had it, man. Almost had it tonight, man. Doing a great job here. You can see Farrell. You said Farrell was doing pretty good tonight as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 5 receptions.
Great job.
Yep. McLaurin had 5. Higdon had 4. Hill had 3. And Henderson, the generic.
McLaurin started out the game with that 71. You see over 100 yards right there, man.
Oh,
touchdown. Man. Higdon, the running back. He didn't really do too much on the ground, but we seen that he was flashy with it. And he had 97 receiving yards. He too, 71-yard touchdown.
Yep. Shout out to Tyler Henderson as well, man. He's got 3 receptions, 11 yards. Not a whole bunch, but at least getting some stats, getting his stats up and everything. See the rest of the players here, man. Just one reception for most of these guys here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a photo of this. Yep, got it. And let's go and look at the blocking. Only 1 sack given tonight. Only 1.
That's good.
Okay, all right. Looking at the defensive side of things here, we have Winovich with 9 total tackles. You had Anthony with 9 as well. And then you had Browning with 10. I saw Browning's name a lot when I came back on the stream as well, man. So pretty good day for him as well. Hickson, Hawkins, Kinder, and Werner all making some good tackles as well. 4, 3, 6, and 4 as well, man. So in there trying to get their stats up as well.
Winovich had 5. Jeez.
Yeah, 5. You can see the rest of the guys here. Kennel, Long. I think Kennel was Kennel? No, that's Kinder. I thought Kennel was a generic. That's not. Long, Hudson, Tellus, Watson, Glasgow, and Bond. Bond is a generic though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Kyle Bond is a generic player. Only had 2 solo tackles, 1 assist, 3 total on the day. Let's go ahead and take a picture of this real quick. You guys can see the rest of the players here. Jones, Solomon, Kemp. Oh, this guy, is this Uchi? Uchi?
Yeah.
All right, Uchi. Oh, boy. All right. All right, going here. And Drew Brewer, man, kind of quiet tonight, man. Saw him on the stream, man. Said it was depressing, man. Drew's kind of cooled off for us, man. Gotta get Drew back in action, man.
Yeah, you best believe teams keying in on him, man.
Yeah, I know it.
Nobody but one person gave up a sack, so they were doing their job.
So I go here. Look at here. Yeah, not much going on there. And just gonna take some photos real quick. Got him. All right, looking at the kicking side of things, man. Habil, 3 of 3. Moody, 2 of 2. Hart didn't attempt anything, and Crispin didn't attempt anything either. Looking at the punting side of things, Hart 4 punts, 164 yards, and Crispin 3 punts for 152 yards. Looking at the kick returns, man. Ambry Thomas.
Oh, I thought that was the people's champ who took it back for the touch. It's this guy. 1 return, 103 yards.
The people's champ had 3 kick returns for 86 yards, man. So he was doing this thing here. How are you gonna average 103 yards?
I know, right?
Like he's like, Coach, I'm done for the night.
Almost had Ohio State done for the night. Yeah. They had just been able to come out on top.
People's champ, 2 punt returns for 34 yards, average 17. And that is going to do it for the stats, guys.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who came, man.
Let's find this real quick. We'll show them this real quick, man. Let's show them the kick return. What quarter was it?
It was definitely the first play.
First play in the third. There he goes.
Right there.
All right, guys, here you go, man. What angle you guys want, man? Side view? What angle they want, man?
It's one of them slow motion things.
Slow motion?
You got to hit him with the little slow mo.
Slow mo? Yeah, we'll hit him with the slow mo.
Slow mo, moving the camera constantly.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Let's see if I can get this right here. There we go.
Uh-oh.
There we go. All right, we'll slow mo it.
Kaboom!
Boom.
Man, this return was crazy.
Bing, 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 bing. Like a pinball down there, man, bouncing off guys. Wow.
Kicked.
You got to be kidding me, man.
Look who had the touchdown block right there. Tyler Henderson.
All right.
He owes him a mirror. He owes him a meal for real.
Let's go full speed, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely got to get a picture of this. All right, we're going to go full whammy, full speed, man. Let's see this.
Yeah, he kicked up.
Oh, boy, to the crib. To the crib.
Nice.
Wow, man. Nice.
Definitely going to have some flicks of that.
Oh,
That should do it, man, for the stream. What a game it was. The game ended up being the game today.
I'm telling you.
Excellent. As Ohio State, the very last seconds at the skin of their teeth, is able to hold off the Wolverines with a final score of 30-27. Appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media accounts if you haven't already. And until next time, until Saturday, we'll have that game posted up soon, which will actually be Alabama versus
Florida.
Florida.
Put that up there real quick. Alabama versus Florida. Yep, there's the graphic for that for you guys to see.
Alabama and Florida to close out week 6 for the live stream games, and then of course got the highlights coming to you guys on Sunday. But until then,
real quick, Smitty, let's show them the. Did you say anything about the sector? Is it Sector 6?
oh yeah,
Apparel? Yeah, I'll put that up on the screen. Sector 6 apparel. That's where you guys can get RFL gear and everything, man. So just follow that link right there. It'll take you to it, and you can go get t-shirts and hoodies and towels and all that good stuff there.
Shout out to Nice Boy, man, doing a $2 donation. My guy.
All right, Nice
That's
Boy.
what I'm talking about.
Appreciate you, my dude.
And is today the 30th? It's still the 30th, right?
31st.
31st. Okay. Well, you guys, unfortunately, if you haven't, well, there's no point in bringing it up.
It's okay.
Yeah, go ahead and check out the merchandise store, though. Definitely got some good stuff in there. Hoodies, shirts, hats, all that. But until then, we'll see you guys next time. Boys Smitty and Rob, we out.
All right.
Peace.